Hello. The next part of our lookups training is having a look at something called the choose function. And basically what the choose function allows us to do is return values based on data that will return a result of any value from 1 to as many numbers as you can think of. But to put this into perspective for you, the first thing we need to do before we can now narrow this down to a quarter, because we know that there are 4 quarters in a year, we need to first narrow it down to a numerical value that represents the month. And to do this, you would use something called a month function. Equals month, and you would just click on the date. Now all the dates in this particular table are related to the year 2016. So it will come back and give us which month, based on a numerical value, is this date. You can copy it down to make sure that it is accurate. But now in this case, we actually want to see which quarter it is in. So instead of using an if or a VLOOKUP to look up data and create a separate table that shows that month 1, 2, or 3 is all part of quarter 1, we can use the choose function to do this for us. So you start off by typing in your choose function, and in the index number, this is where you need to have your value or your formula. So inside of that parameter, we will put in our month function. We cannot select this data here because my function has gone into that line. So if you ever have this situation in Excel, you can just type in the cell reference number, which is A2. Close the bracket because that is a function within a function. And then it asks you, if the value is 1, what do you want the data to show? If the value is 1, it means it's January. It should be quarter 1. Let me just go back to my original formula. If the value is 2, it should be 1. If the value is 3, it should be 1. If the value is 4, which now means it resides in April, it'll then be quarter 2. So you can see how you can very quickly add in all your information so that you can create a formula which will select the date by seeing the numerical month and then choose which quarter it is in based on that numerical month value.